After having a similar conversation with 3 separate people recently over this subject, I'm going to share a quick video I made and step outside of my personal dojo and explain why.
To me, ultimately, martial art means honestly expressing yourself. Now, it is very difficult to do, okay? I mean, it is easy for me to put on a show and be cocky and be flooded with a cocky feeling and then feel like pretty cool and all that. Or I can make all kinds of phony things, you see what I mean? Blinded by it. Or I can show you some really fancy movement. But to express oneself honestly, not lying to oneself, and to express myself honestly, not that, my friend, is very hard to do. And you have to train. You have to keep your reflexes so that when you want it, it's there. When you want to move, you're moving. And when you move, you're determined to move. Not taking 1 inch, not anything less than that. If I want to punch, I'm going to do it, man, and I'm going to do it, you see? So, I mean, so that is the type of thing you have to train yourself into it, to become one with the punch. Now, I'm leaning forward a little bit, hoping not to hurt any camera angle. I mean, you got to put the whole hip into it, and snap it, and get all your energy in there, and make this into a weapon. I said, empty your mind. Be formless, shapeless, like water. Now you put water into a cup, it becomes the cup. You put water into a bottle, it becomes the bottle. You put it in a teapot, it becomes the teapot. Now water can flow or it can crash. Be water, my friend. You know what I want to think of myself? As a human being. Because I mean, I don't want to sound like, as Confucius say, but under the sky, under the heaven, man, there is but one family. It just so happened, man, that people are different. It is like a finger pointing away to the moon. Don't concentrate on the finger or you will miss all that heavenly glory.
What personally impressed me the most was his mind-body connection and the way he rehabilitated his back after being bedridden. Came back, wrote a philosophy based on various martial arts. But the real thing is, this isn't about martial arts. He said most people that came to him were learning how to express themselves. And he did that in his art, which was martial arts. Other people do that in different ways. But for a man to be able to have that kind of mind-body connection, for you to see him display what he did, and look deep into his philosophy about what he meant about being like water and being fluid, and how water can actually, one of the strongest forces out there. He had a full philosophy, dead at age 32. The more you dive into his history and what he was all about, you start to realize that it wasn't all about martial arts. It was a complete philosophy he had on life. And his story is very, very interesting. My final thoughts on that. Water doesn't resist, it adapts, flows into cracks, surrounds obstacles, wears down stone. It's soft but unstoppable. You can't grasp it, you can't wound it, but it can penetrate the hardest objects.